Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. So today's video is going to be opening up rewards after the Edge event. And I'm not sure if you guys remember that event, but it was for the first 5-star Titan, being Metroplex or Trypticon. It was their first 125 event, 125k event. And I won't lie to you guys, it wasn't easy. It's like, and it wasn't inexpensive either. I think probably if you see the previous video from this, I was at 44,000 Cybercoin, and now I'm under 19. And I was doing some very basic power leveling too, so it wasn't just refueling, it was a little bit of leveling. And yeah, that kind of makes me think twice, right? Because I don't like, I understand the game is it's a games as a service. We have to fuel the we have to add money, we have to fuel the game so it stays alive. I get that. And they have to make the events enticing, and like, from a business point of view, I can understand a lot of stuff. But now I'm just like, and I should have realized this like years ago, right? I kind of did, but I didn't do the math out to see how good or bad it was. But now, like, kind of looking at like this event, right? $100 for a 5-star, and at least there's going to be, 2 more of these events, right? Because there's Fortress Maximus, Scorponok, right? And then there's the Ark and Nemesis. So it's just like, ooh, it's like, so I'm 100 down and I got 200 more to go. Interesting. And the previous event was the 5-star Armada character. For me, it was Scavenger. For the Decepticons, it was Wheeljack. And say if I spent 25k, that's close to $100, right? Maybe I spent 20, maybe I spent 16. I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head. But it's like, oh, the game's getting a little expensive, right? Like, should I have known better? It's my own fault. I'm voluntarily giving this money to them. So where does it stand? I mean, the first easy thing I can say is where I stand is I have... Oh, wait a second. He doesn't have... Oh, no, he does. They reused a death... the death explosions. I forgot what it is. I want to call it the death note. But they reused the death one. All right. It is what it is. All right, let me just work on some of these. Like, I need another base defense core. I really don't want this to turn into like a rant about spending money, especially since I'm the one who's spending the money. Nobody told me to spend money. I could have just skipped the event, this, that, and the other. And like, what makes it that much worse is, like, I bought the 5-star Trypticon bundle for my backup account, and I don't know, for some reason, like, the one-time purchase, plus they gave some other goodies in that bundle, felt like an easier oh yeah, and right here are all the rewards gotten from the event. So I might as well, let me go to Decepticon 1 first. Hold on. So, like, playing through the event, it earned better reward. Now, the question is, was like the time investment and the financial investment worth it, right? That's a hard call. I can tell you, I believe, I know I played it 3 25-minute sessions per day. I know I did that. Plus, since it was Mayhem mode, I think I probably squeezed in like some smaller sessions here and there, like 1 or 2 matches, or maybe even a full like 75 fuel run. But at Mayhem mode, it doesn't take that long, right? So when you add up all those things, and especially being on Mother's Day weekend, right? Was it worth it? Yeah, it's a tough one to answer. $100, right? $100 worth of cyber coin gone, close to. Maybe it was 90, 95, whatever. But a lot of cyber coin gone and a lot of time invested. If it was just time investment, I'd probably like argue like, you know what, that's fine. Because you're playing a game you like, right? You shouldn't really complain about the time investment. If you have other things to do, go do the other things. But that's your time. You invest it the way you want. Similar could be said about money, but money isn't the same as time gone. You need money to live. You don't need time to live. You're living in time. Hopefully that background noise doesn't come through the video. Knowing my luck, it probably will. This being Monday, Mondays are the best. Well, mornings are the best time for me to do videos, but because Mondays are right after the event, I'd like to get these videos out of the way. Otherwise, I'll probably forget some stuff. And then it also hinders other things that I want to do within the game, that is, because look at all the stuff that I gotta, you know, unlock, I guess is the best word. There we go. Did they let us have, no, not yet. So the only one missing is, I don't even think they have, no, they don't have the portrait for him. When the portrait comes out for, I think it's Peacemaker. But what else did I get? I'm sitting on, I think from this event, I got close to 12,000. I didn't keep good record of how many 5-star shards I got, but this just keeps increasing. I feel like maybe I should start going to the alt faction. All right, what else do I want to open before opening up these binary crystal chests? Now, don't get me wrong. The binary, the B.B.Es, they're good, right? Like hitting those guys up to level 11, that seems like the right way to go, because we want our transformers and combat bots to be stronger, because we want to win battles, right? At the end of the day, this is still a competitive game, so we want to win. Well, I should have opened up these new school crystals first. No biggie. Not entirely sure what I purchased for the new school crystals, but it's fine. I want to see more 5 stars. Give me more 5 stars. Yeah, there we go. I had it nice and low before, and now I got that. All right, no problem. Let's see. Energon, we are low on Energon, so I'm happy that this came around. I wouldn't even mind an event to give more Energon. I've said this plenty of times before. What we also need, I don't even use Golden Lagoon cores. what we really need is a way to exchange, really 10 of these? That must have come from the event. We need a way to exchange access resources for the abundant resources that we have for ones that we don't have. Like, I don't need any more alloy. One of the guys in our family posted a picture of how he has over 2,100, 500,000 energon. If that makes sense, because like, look at what I just said, right? There's 500,000 alloy, right? So in his inventory, there's 2,100 worth of energon, and I'm just like, what? Especially since we need it for cores, leveling, and spark. I was like, how did you get that? You know, it doesn't make sense to me. I wouldn't mind opening these up. The major issue is that I want to open up the 4 stars when I know certain people are in the pool. Because what I need is G metal cores, and say if Gears and Scavenger, they're not in the pool, there's no reason for me to open it up. I have to research that. I know Scavenger's definitely not in the pool, but Gears might be, but I don't know for sure. Let's see, I think that's all those goodies, right? Yeah, these would just be dupes. I was talking about B.B.Es, and I kind of swayed off topic. The B.B.Es, they're good, right? I got one there. I'm sure I'm going to get more. 400,000. Excuse me, 400,000. It's 1 million. I don't even know where that number came in my head from, but you need 1 million spark, combat bot spark, to get a B.B.E. And get somebody to ability 11. I don't know how I got. I don't remember. Not that I don't know. I don't remember how I got as many B.B.Es as I got. I think we just saw that I got 1. So I think I have 5 or 6 altogether. And I'm not saying it's not worth it. Like I said, it's like when we see how the level 11, it's not like a little bit stronger than the 10. It is a lot stronger than the 10. So it's good. Major problem is just, hey, I have to spend 1 million spark? That's nuts. That's the crazy one. Is that going to do this video? This one was only, keep it under a 15-minute video? What do you want to do? I want to know that Gears is in the pool so I can open up these 4 stars. That's what I want to do. But since I don't know, I don't think I'll do it. Yeah, I just don't know. But that's going to take care of the unlock stuff. What I would like to do is just take a look at... Yeah, look at all this. I haven't opened up a combat bot in 259 days. Yeah, so just before I end the video, let's take a look at where I stand with, come on, combat bot spark. All right, so we'll use I really like Hound. We'll use him as an example, right? Okay, so I have 8 B.B.Es. I have 4 million in Combat Bot Spark. I haven't been keeping track on how I got all of those things, right? Whether it's events, buying stuff, one or the other, right? So I got them. So now you got to look at this, right? I would need 8 million Combat Bot Spark to use all of them. And I'm not saying it's not a good idea. It's just I don't see why to use 1 million Spark when in my eyes, it's better to get them to a level 10, get everybody to level 10, you know? And look, I can use it for this, and the damage boost that's pretty significant, 9%. That's a big deal. But what we would want to do, this is a double. A little bit for regular damage and a good amount for healing. It's not a half bad idea. Sentius is my strongest guy. Look at that. That's pretty bad, right? Like, can you tell, 1 million Spark for just that little bit? Like it doesn't, they should have done something better with that. Granted, it's like, oh, how can you make one of the strongest even stronger in the game? It should have been that way. Like this one makes sense. Look at this damage boost, 9%. But for Sentius, it's 2, It's definitely not 3%, right? It's 2.5%. So don't yell at me for it. But those are the type of things that I would kind of say. And we got 5 outpost bots, right? And it's like, oh, maybe I should increase each one of the outpost bots to 5%, or sorry, to ability 11. So some things make a lot of sense. It's just the cost to it that's crazy. And I don't believe the value is there for that little bit of gain. Or forgive me, that value is there for the gain. It's not a little bit of gain, depending on who, but it's a lot. Like we'll use Victory Leo as an example, right? 1 million Spark for 6% increase, and it's like, huh? Who did I put on to Alita? I forgot who I used Alita with. How about Pinpointer? Yeah, this one might be worth it. That's actually pretty good. I'd probably do Pinpointer. But like I said, 1 million Spark. Whoa, 9%, 9%. That's pretty good. We know that Peacemaker's coming. So it's like I have to level him, right? And so a lot of things comes into play. I'm not saying I won't eventually do the ability 11. I would hope that Space Ape gives us some ability skips, just like they do for the Cyberpass. But until they do, that's a heavy ask for me. So with that being said, I do want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any constructive criticism, go ahead and leave it down below. I do make videos every so often, so feel free to hit the subscribe. And like I said, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.